So we'll do our warm-up to begin. So come to your mountain pose. Find a good solid base. Get those toes spread out, base of the toes connected. Lift the toes, don't grip them. Lift the arches. Make sure the whole bottom of the foot is nicely secured. Sitting bones toward the floor to keep those hips open. And bottom ribs toward your spine and then up to get that core activated. Shoulders back and down. And just let your whole spine stretch apart. So base of the spine, base of the skull, reaching away, getting a good stretch and beginning to energize and activate. Focus inward. Remember, personal practice, doing what's right for you. And just kind of noticing how your body responds throughout the practice. Let the belly move as you breathe. No clenching in the abs, just letting the diaphragm expand, the lungs open. And exhaling all the tension and toxins. And then keeping that inward focus, bring your arms inhaling to shoulder level, shoulders down. Exhale, hands to your heart. Stretch way out to the front, keeping your shoulders down. And then exhale, hands behind you, fingertips clasped. Press them toward the floor as you lift your heart. And exhale, pivoting at your hips at the top of the thigh. And come into your forward bend. Hands toward the ceiling, tuck in your chin, move your head around a little bit. And just relax. Take a moment, breathing. Let things release any tension. And then knees bent, chin in, work your way up, lifting the ribs as you drop the sitting bones, unwinding your spine, and then lift your heart, keep the shoulders down, stretch your head a little bit back as you come into that upper body for your back bend. And then inhale back upright. Release your arms and take a moment feeling how your body is responding today. And again, inhale, arms out to the sides. Exhale to your heart. Stretch to the front, keep those shoulders down. And then clasp the hands the opposite way, other hand, other finger outside. And lift your heart, stretch your spine, even in the back bend. Exhale, pivoting at the top of the thigh, coming into that forward bend. So kind of ribs toward your thighs, hands toward your head, and sitting bones toward the ceiling. Take a few breaths, just relaxing whatever needs to release tension. And then chin in and wind your way up. And again, just feel those bones moving into place as you lift your heart and stretch open through the back as well as the heart. Take a breath, just stretch. And then on another inhalation, come back upright, release your arms, and just take a moment feeling that spine getting stimulated. Arms out to the side once more. Keep the shoulders down. Turn the palms toward the ceiling. Bring your arms over your shoulders, hands past each other, and turn into clasp. Bring your arms as close to your ears as works for your body. Shoulder blades down, sitting bones toward the floor. So your whole body faces forward, stretch up, and then lean over to the side. Press the foot you're leaning away from down. And get a good rib opening stretch along that whole side of your body. Lengthen out through your head, through your fingertips. Inhale back up to the center. Switch your hands around. And again, sink into your feet, up through your whole body. Sitting bones still, shoulder blades down as you lean to the other side. And again, just give a good stretch through that side, opening through the ribs, breathing into that side of your body as you stretch it. And then again, on an inhalation, come on up. Exhale, arms to your sides. Feel the ribs, feel the sides, all a good stretch along the oblique. And we'll do our twist. So again, everything nice and straight as you bring your arms to shoulder level. Turn the palms up. And again, arms over your shoulders, but the shoulders staying down. And this time, just clasp your elbows, arms over your head, and kind of pull the elbows back along your ears as much as possible. Sitting bones, shoulder blades down, stretch from the base of the spine all the way up to get a good twist opening in your spine. And exhale either way for your twist. A little knee bending if you need. Keep the weight on both feet. Stretch as you breathe in. And give yourself an exhalation into that forward bend. And again, keep the weight as much as you can on both feet. Lift your sitting bones. Keep your arms near your ears if you can. And just pull your heart toward your legs. Take a couple breaths. Lift the sitting bones maybe a little bit more. And then knees bent. Work your way up, staying in your twist. And look toward the ceiling. Pull the elbows back and bring that upper body up and forward in that heart opening back bend. So remember, gentle on your low back, not a lot of back bend there. Inhale to the top, exhale back to the center. Switch your arms around just so those shoulders get worked evenly. And again, lengthen up on the breath in and exhale for your whole body twist to the other side. Weight on both feet, stretch, breathing in. Pivot over as you exhale, coming into your forward bend on this side. And again, just deepen as much or as little as your body finds appropriate today. Bend your knees a little if you need to. Kind of pull your ribs toward your legs. Reach your elbows maybe toward the floor. Lift your sitting bones maybe toward the ceiling. And again, arms by your ears as much as you can as you work your way slowly up, breathing in and opening that heart as you pull your elbows back and look up, coming into that upper body back bend again. And just keep lengthening, breathing. Shoulder blades still toward your waist. And then inhale up, exhale toward the center. Arms up, let's go to shoulder level. Pivot, keep your chest leading, chin leading. Push the sitting bones back. Come as far toward parallel to the floor as your body finds appropriate. Stretch it out, lengthening your spine, and then just drop into ragdoll hanging. Lift the sitting bones, tuck in the chin, pull your ribs in toward your thighs. Maybe pull your arms behind your hands behind your calves and pull in even deeper with that low back stretch. And then arms back to the front and one more wind, coming back up. Shoulders up, back and down and into mountain pose. So take a moment there, just feel your spine. Notice how your body is responding as we warm it up today. So a little focus on the core today. So we're going to keep the body upright. Separate your feet just a little bit more and angle the toes out. And then bend your knees toward the toes, not beyond. We don't want to overwork the knees. Sitting bones straight down toward the floor, spine straight up toward the ceiling, and just core activated. Take a moment there just to feel what's going on in that center part of your body. Sink into both feet evenly. So remember, base of the toes, get as much weight as the heels as you come down into the feet. And the spine stays nice and straight so you're not rounding forward. Keep those shoulders back and in. Okay. Let's bring the arms out shoulder level, out to the sides, palms toward the ceiling. Bend your elbows, fingertips toward the ceiling, and then pull the elbows back a little bit, goddess position. So the sitting bones are down, so this core is not bulging forward. It's just staying in its natural position. And reach the crown to the ceiling, shoulder blades down, chest nice and open. And just kind of notice that midsection as well as the maybe legs doing a little bit of work. And then straighten your knees, bring the arms out, palms toward the floor and down. And then we're going to put the hands on your hips, and we're going to go into a deep knee bend this time. So go ahead and either come hands to your knees, pushing the sitting bones back a little further, or even further, bending down, bringing your hands all the way to the floor, a little deeper knee bend. And then hands up to your knees and back up to your hips, straightening your legs. So just a little bit of coming down as far as you want to go, and then coming back up to standing. And as you do that, we're going to go a little faster. And you're going to want to breathe with it, of course. So make sure your breath is exhaling as you come down and inhaling as you come up. Unless it's easier to do it the other way, it doesn't really matter. Exhaling and inhaling fully and completely through that lung capacity. Making sure your diaphragm is able to move even though you've got that core activated to support your spine. So your whole spine is staying nice and straight as you're doing this as much as possible. So you don't want to be rounding down and tucking your chin and going toward the floor. We want to be keeping that spine straight and just using the squat and seeing if we can keep that core activated and working to support the spine as we go through that range of motion. And as you get kind of accustomed to it, if you want to go faster, you can do that. And you can breathe more emphatically because, oh, that's the way the Kundalini people do it. And they do it 108 times. You can do that if you want to, but I'm not going to do that. So just a couple more. And then the next time you're up, just stay there. Turn your feet back into mountain pose, hip width apart, and release your arms. Kind of feel that core a little bit more energized. And just take a moment there, breathing. And then we're going to reach up, pivot forward, and all the way down onto the mat. So coming to the floor, we're going to start, of course, in child's pose, just with our integration to that new surface. So just get connected however you need to, patting where you need to under your ankles or to release your knees or your thighs, forehead toward the floor, shoulders relaxing, and then inhale, sitting up, and coming into your staff position. So sitting bones push back just a little, knees up toward the ceiling. So remember, all the way at the inner thigh, rolling in if you need to do that. Toes up toward the ceiling. So your ankles, knees, and hips and shoulders are nicely lined up, just like when we're in mountain pose, but with a bend in the middle. So go ahead and activate that core. So bottom ribs, find them toward your spine and then up toward your heart. So you're lengthening through that front of your body. And the shoulder blades down, sliding toward the waist on the back of your body. So that heart stays nice and open. And then we're going to bring the heels in till the feet are flat with the knees going straight up. So again, remember, roll in at the top of the thigh if you need to, because we don't want the knees going out to the sides or in toward each other. We want them just straight up. We're going to stay on the sitting bone. So remember, we don't want to go all the way back onto your sacrum. Why do we say that? Because if you go further back onto that big bone of your back, then you may find that you roll out of your position as you get your feet off the floor. So sitting bones sink, reach out through the crown, and just reach out through the knees as well so that you're getting that focal point in the sitting bones. Core active, so ribs in and up, feeling that core supporting you, and then just a little lean back while you're still on your sitting bones, not going all the way back onto your spine. Palms up, shoulders down, and then just bring one foot up. You can bring it up a little, or you can bring the foot parallel to the floor, or you can straighten it out with the thighs parallel and reach through the base of the toes, spread the toes themselves out. If that hip flexor goes, that's a little much, just lower your leg a little bit so that the thigh is lower, and then the hip flexor doesn't have to participate as much. But you want that core active and helping to support you, and you want to keep your shoulders down away from your ears, and that helps if your palms are up reaching out. And then bending your knee, bring the foot back down. You can sit up and take a break, or you can stay in that starting position just a little bit back to keep that core a little bit more energized. So take a moment, sink into your sitting bones, reach out through your body parts, palms up or active, a little bit of a movement back if you aren't, and then bring the other foot a little or parallel or straighten it out, spreading the toes. Your choice, remember, personal practice, what's right for your body. Just make sure that your core stays active and that spine nice and straight. Shoulders and shoulder blades relaxing, head reaching out. Keep breathing. Oh, and whenever you're ready, lower the foot. You may feel those abs vibrate a little if that's something that is working in your body. And again, take a break if you want to sit up and release the abs a little bit, or keep it connected. And we'll do one more with both feet, if that's something good for you. Or you can stay in that starting position, just leaning back slightly so that you're still on your sitting bones. So again, in your starting position, bring the feet up a little or more, or straighten them out. Lower if those hip flexors do too much, or hold your toes and get those hip flexors releasing a little bit because they don't have to work so hard to hold that bend in your body, and just reach out through the bottoms of your feet. So wherever you are, just keep working through your position as much or as little as your body needs. And when you're ready to release, bring the feet back down, sit back up, slide your legs out, and just release those hips and your upper body. And just take a moment there, feeling a little bit of maybe heat through that midsection. Remember that chakra in the solar plexus area is where we build a lot of heat that empowers and energizes us. So core energy is usually a bit heating. And we're going to just go ahead and release all the way back down onto your back so that we can work that core a little bit more. So again, knees and toes up toward the ceiling. Just a little recline integration, shoulders, shoulder blades down into the surface beneath you. Hands, palms up. Let your belly move, but remember those ribs still toward your spine and up toward your heart so the core is staying activated and supported. Then we're going to press the back down and bend your knees and bring your heels in near your hips, feet flat on the floor. Slide the sitting bones a little closer to your heels, get that back a little connected, core activated, knees straight up. So remember, do that rotation from the top of the thigh if those knees have a tendency to either slide out away from each other or just feel like they need a little bit more support. Bottoms of your feet are supporting you, upper body supporting you. You're on your lower back sacrum a little bit, so that's fine. Hands or palms up at your side to keep your shoulders nice and open. We're going to lead with the heart coming up toward the ceiling and reach your hands toward your toes as you continue looking up. So you don't want to tuck your chin all the way to your chest and strain your neck on this one. You want to keep reaching out through the top of your head, activating that core and letting the heart lead you as high up off the floor as your body wants as you reach for those toes. So remember, it's not necessarily the repetition, although the core does like to get a little bit more work than some of those other body parts, but just holding this position is working those abdominal muscles as you come up. So just come to your maximum as much as feels good for you. Now remember, at the same time, the shoulder blades still keep going towards your waist, and that helps to keep that support through your whole spine as you come up. Oh, and whenever you're ready, exhale back down. And just feel the warmth in that midsection of your body. Keep breathing, just relaxing, and feeling what's going on in your body. Then we're going to bring the arms to T position. Shoulders and shoulder blades down, hands, palms up. If you feel like that's not going to be stable enough, you can turn the palms down toward the floor, and that's going to help you keep that shoulder connection a little bit more easily. And then you can extend your legs out. You're going to press the back down, bend your right knee, and bring it up toward your left arm. So a little twist, keep that other shoulder down. And then returning to your back and sliding that leg down. And again, get that lower back connected, sliding the sitting bones toward your heels. Bend your left leg, knee up, and then bring it over and toward your elbow on the other side. So we're working those obliques on this one, and then roll back onto your back and lift it down. So just feel the sides of your body a little bit more stretched out as you work that one. And then sitting bones toward your heels, bend both knees and bring it up toward your heart. And again, we're going to bring the knee over toward the elbow, just like our regular twist. Letting the whole body go into the twist. Again, noticing that the sides of the body get more work as you do that. Heels back toward your hips as you roll back onto your back. And to the other side, same thing, knees up toward your elbow. Shoulders still down on the floor. You can turn your head like we do in our regular twist. And then again, heels toward your hips, rolling onto your back, feet back on the floor. And just bring your arms near your sides, palms up. Let that whole back connect down into the surface beneath you. And ribs toward the floor and up toward your heart. Getting that midsection again active. The whole back pressing down. And then we're going to roll those sitting bones back down to the floor, lifting the ribs, getting a space under your back, coming into a little back bench through that midsection of your torso. So think about the solar plexus, that midpoint going way up. And then bring that solar plexus all the way down to the floor, sliding the sitting bones toward the heels so your whole spine connects. And then again, solar plexus ribs up as you roll those sitting bones more into the floor. And so from the bottom of your shoulder blades to your sitting bones is all arched up in that back. So this strengthens your back and tones the abs. So just, a really gentle exercise, but still working that midsection, getting it more supportive for your body. And then releasing back to neutral, go ahead and extend your legs out and relax. And again, you can bring your arms out to T position, palms up or down. Remember, palms down gives you a little bit more support through that upper body. And we're going to press the back down, sitting bones toward your heels. And you can either bend your knees and bring your legs up to the ceiling, or if you want a little bit more core work, you can keep them straight as you bring them up as much toward the ceiling as you can, pressing out through the bottoms of your feet up. So again, get that whole back of your body connected down, giving you good support. Press up through the heels, away from you. Whole bottom of your foot going away. And notice that this works your core already. So if this is enough for you, you can stay there. You don't have to do anything else. You can just do that until you need to put your feet back down. Otherwise, we're going to do a couple other things. So the first thing we're going to do is a little bit of a circle. So we're going to bring the legs out just slightly, and then we're going to bring them over to the side and up to your waist, and maybe a little bit toward your heart and back to the center, and then going the other way. So we're doing a whole circle with our legs, with our feet. So just follow those feet around that circle and allow your body to move with the legs as you go around. So your one hip will come up slightly as you move the legs to the opposite side. And just feel what's going on through that midsection as you do your range of motion circle as much as you want. And then when you get back to your starting point, stop and go the other way. So of course we're balancing the body, doing the same thing, going both directions. Just kind of noticing how your body works, controlling that circle. So it can be as big or as small as your body wants it to be. Just noticing what parts of you have more effort going on as you go through your range of motion. So kind of pushing away through the base of the toes as you continue through those circuits, pushing out through the bottom of your feet. And then again, the next time you come around to your starting position, just go ahead and pause there. Get that back connected, get the shoulders, arms connected. Lead with your heels, and either one at a time or both together, lower your legs slowly to the floor. So feel that core really working to help support you as the legs come down. Now as you get all the way down, just relax. So focus inward, just kind of noticing how your body is responding to that work that you've been doing in that midsection. And then again, sitting bones toward your heels, back connected. Going to bend the knees, bring the heels in once more, feet flat on the floor. So as you come into that position, just bring your arms again near your sides. Shoulders and shoulder blades down, hands, palms up. Shoulder blades sliding towards your waist, sitting bones sliding toward your heels. Whole core sinking down toward the floor. And again, waiting with your heart, just come up a little bit toward the ceiling with your upper body. And again, keeping your spine as straight as you can. You can tuck the chin in a little bit, but not too much. Don't want to stress and strain that. Keep reaching out through the top of your head. And then turn to the side on one side and reach that hand toward the foot. Noticing the ribs stretching apart on the other side as you come into that side contraction on the side you're moving toward. And then again, back toward the center. And then moving to the other side. And again, keeping your body, pretty much parallel to the floor as much as you can, lifting slightly. So the heart still is the lifting part, and the movement is from the shoulder toward, or fingertips toward the foot on the side you're reaching toward. And then again, coming back to the center and just releasing down. And again, feel the sides where we worked that oblique area. And of course, if you want to work these on your own, you can continue doing them more than once. We're just sampling. So just kind of notice how those things work in your body. And we'll do one more. And this one's a little bit more active. So again, sitting bones toward your heels. And we're going to bring your arms to T position, palms up or down, feet up, and lifting toward the ceiling. And then keep that core working, supporting you. We're going to bend the knees and then extend the legs out just above the floor. And then bring them back in and up toward the ceiling. And again, bending your knees, straightening the legs above the floor, bringing them back in and up to the ceiling. So again, just doing what's right for your body. Making sure that you're not too far above the floor as you extend those legs out. And going up as much toward the ceiling perpendicular as feels right for your body. And just a few times, just seeing what's going on through your body as you do that range of motion. And then the next time your feet are up to the ceiling, just pause there. And again, notice your core working to support you. And we'll do our twist. So turn your palms down. You're going to want to be stable for this one. You can keep your legs straight if you feel like your core is working with you pretty well, or you can bend your knees if you prefer. Now we're going to roll the legs over to one side at hip level while you turn and look toward the opposite side, coming into our final twist before our relaxation. So you can hold those feet just above the floor if that works, noticing your oblique working as you go into that position. And again, coming back up, rolling onto your back, feet straight up toward the ceiling. You can keep those knees bent, or you can keep them straight, and we'll go to the other side. And again, those legs come out at hip level, straight out to the side above the floor. Turn your head toward the other side, keep those shoulders pressing down, and working into your twist through your whole spine as much or as little as your body needs. And again, rolling onto your back, bringing the feet up. And again, if you want, you can use the core for support as you lower your legs, or you can just bend your feet down to the floor and slide them out and bring your hands into corpse position because it's relaxation time. So again, hands, palms up, shoulders and shoulder blades down. Relax that core. We worked it hard. So just let it relax. Release any tension through your body. And as you breathe deep, exhale anything that needs relaxing, letting it grow heavy, and just let your body sink deeper into that surface beneath you. And with each breath, just let your body go. Softening through your legs, through your hips and pelvis. Soften through that core, that solar plexus area between the ribs, all along the sides of your body. Heart sinking, shoulders sinking. Just let your head be heavy, your jaw relaxed, everything soft and heavy. Let Mother Earth support your body and let it go. As your body relaxes, just allow thoughts of your body to release from your awareness. And as you breathe those thoughts away, just notice that other thoughts come to mind. It's the job of your mind to keep producing thoughts. It's your choice whether you pay attention to them. Right at this moment, there's no need to pay attention to any thought coming to you. Just let the content of the thoughts drift away as easily as your breath. Release the past, forget the future. Just know that the only thing important at this moment is your breath. Let it fill your body, releasing tension, drifting those thoughts away without awareness. And as your body sinks deeper into that earth embrace, just let your body go. Let those thoughts drift, floating higher, freer, released completely from your attention. And as your body and mind release, just allow that awareness to turn to the peace within. Fill your body with peace. Fill your mind with peace. and just be peace. If that relaxation feels really good today, just keep relaxing as long as you would like to. Or if it's time to bring attention and awareness back to the moment, and breathing more deeply, and drawing that energy and awareness into your body, into the room, into your being. And with each breath, just begin reactivating all your body parts, moving gently, stretching more fully as you become ready to do so. And when you're ready for your final yoga hug of appreciation, just press your heels, sitting bones toward your heels, draw your knees up toward your heart, wrap your arms around for that appreciative yoga hug. Let your body know you appreciate its work today and the work your body does for you every day. And when you've had enough hug and appreciation, feet to the floor, rolling to the side, and sitting back up for whatever is ahead for you today. Thanks for joining me.